Hey everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we caught Entei, the last remaining member of the legendary Beasts trio. And in this episode, you're probably wondering, what in the world am I doing here in Cerulean City, now heading north to Cerulean Cape, aka Route 25? Well, first, let me show you the Pokemon that I've got with me here. I've got a Vulpix, an Oddish, a Lickitung, a Growlithe, and a Marill, and I'm missing one other one, but I'll show that and explain what I mean by that in a while. Now, I may have shown this when I came up here for the first time, you know, when you meet Misty up here, originally, but you can come over here to Bill's grandfather, and he'll ask for different specific Pokemon, and trust me, this took a long time trying to get the right Pokemon, and I'm still missing one, but I'm hopefully gonna get it pretty soon. Anyway, my grandson Bill told me about a Pokemon that has a long tongue. If you have that Pokemon, may I see it? Lickitung. Lickitung is available in Gold, Crystal, and Silver on Route 44 in a patch of grass. Very easy to catch. So that is Lickitung. Isn't it cute? That's kind of you. Thanks. This is a token of my appreciation, and I forgot to actually get rid of some of my items here. So, hold on for a second. Alright. There we go. Got the Everstone. This is a really, really good way to pick up evolutionary stones if you didn't talk to the sailor, if you didn't talk to Picnicker Gina, or Alan's schoolboy, and I know there's another one, and they'll each give you a Water Stone, Fire Stone, Leaf Stone. So, yeah, this is kind of an easier way to get it if you can show them these Pokemon. My grandson mentioned a round green Pokemon that has leaves growing on its head. If you have that Pokemon, may I see it? He's talking about an Oddish. And technically Oddish is blue. So, yeah, isn't it cute? That's so kind of you. Thanks. This is a token of my appreciation, and you get the Leaf Stone. So, if you had that Oddish on your team, you could evolve it into a Vileplume, or a Weepinbell into a Victory Bell. Do you know of a Pokemon that has a red sphere on its body? You know, the one that's shaped like a star? I hear that it appears at night. I would surely like to see it. If you have that Pokemon, may I see it, please? I was hoping you would say Marill, because he will sometimes ask for a Jigglypuff instead of a Lickitung, I'm not mistaken, and a Marill instead, and that's why I have Growlithe or Vulpix, because I don't know which one he's gonna ask for. But I'll be right back as soon as I actually go deposit these items and go get a Staryu. I completely forgot to get one, so hold on. Let's show him Staryu. Of a sea Pokemon that has a red sphere in its body, you know, the one that's shaped like a star? I heard that it appears at night. I would surely like to see it. If you have that Pokemon, may I see it, please? Let's scroll down to Staryu. Ah, so that is Staryu. Isn't it cute? That's so kind of you. Thanks. This is a token of my appreciation. And we get the Water Stone, which, believe it or not, is something else that we're going to do in this episode. But let's see. There's two more stones that we can get. They're the Fire Stone and the Thunder Stone. That is very loyal to its trainer. It's supposed to roar well. If you have that Pokemon, may I see it? Yes, you can, because its name is Growlithe. Ah, so that is Growlithe. Isn't it cute? That's kind of you. This is a token of my appreciation, and we get the Fire Stone. Yeah, finally, the Fire Stone. And the last one that he'll ask for, which is one I'm waiting for, do you know that a hugely popular Pokemon, the Pokemon that has a yellow body and red cheeks? I would love to see what it looks like before it evolves. If you have that Pokemon, may I see it? He is speaking of Pichu, and I actually have a Pikachu from Pokemon Yellow and a Ditto at the daycare center south of Goldenrod City, so I'm gonna go check on that. Oh wait, there's one thing we can do. Hello? This is what I've been waiting for this entire time, and I'm not doing anything about it, and I just got it right now. Where are my items? Right here. Firestone. use it on Growlithe. And finally, the final member of the team, Arcanine, and is trying to learn Extreme Speed. Let's see if it could even, let's see, I mean it's not necessary now, but let's see. I could get rid of, I'm gonna get rid of Bite, just to give it Extreme Speed. And now we have Arcanine, the final member of our team. And remember I said that Water Stone is actually going to be used for something? It's actually going to be used at the ruins of Alph, so I'll either meet you at the daycare center or the ruins of Alph right now. Alright, now over here, not at the ruins of Alph, but technically Union Cave. I picked up some repels. I don't know if you're going to need strength for this puzzle. I know you will need a Water Stone and a Pokemon that knows Surf. So, the way to get to the next area of the ruins of Alph, I believe, is through somewhere in Union Cave. Let's see if I can actually find the correct area that I'm supposed to go to. Because I know there's two paths that you could take somewhere here. Battle. Let's continue on through here, I believe. We can pick up an item, an elixir if you want an elixir, but I'm not here for an elixir. Oh no, you know what? This right here is the area where you can catch Lapras on Fridays. Yeah. Let's see if it's this way. This might be the correct way this time. Let's continue on. Yeah, I believe we do need strength, so let's use strength. I got Sudowoodo for this. Ah, yes, this is the way. And then right over here, this area opened up over here, only because this, I believe, patterns appeared on the wall. Water. Yep, you needed a Water Stone for that. Let's figure out this puzzle right here. And there we go. There's the puzzle, which only means and I forgot to pick up the items from that room. I'll be right back. Alright, back here in the ruins of Alph. Now we can pick up these items. A Stardust, a Star Piece, but I really don't need that. Mystic Water, that would be really good for us. And a Mystery Berry, that's what I came for. I'm just gonna throw away some things that I don't need, like this. And through here is another one of these things that says they possess great insight they possess great insight and something that's an OWT. I don't know, something about the world. But anyway, there's one more thing that I want to get to in this episode, if that's okay with you guys, and hopefully it's not too long, so let's go do it. Hey everybody, I don't know why I started that like an intro. I think it's because I stopped recording and started recording again, but we're going to continue on, and let me show you exactly where I'm going to be heading towards is the Whirl Islands, because there is something for us, and what you will need to do before you could even go in here is you are going to want to go to Pewter City if you're playing Crystal and pick up the Silver Wing from a man in Pewter City. You'll get this if you play Silver version, and I'm not sure where you get it in Gold version. I believe you get it the same area as what is the name city? I just named Pewter City. So anyway, like I said, we'll be heading to the Whirl Islands, and you probably already know what is there for us. So let's just use Whirlpool. So I have Gyarados on our team, the shiny red Gyarados on our team to be exact, so we can access these islands and see if there's anything for us on this island. Now, honestly, I've rarely searched the Whirl Islands, so basically what I'm going to do is, since this episode is pretty long already, I'm actually going to fast forward myself through the islands until we get to the area that I want to show. And you'll need Whirlpool to get in here, Flash so you can go through this area, Surf obviously. I don't know if you need Strength or any kind of form of Rock Smash, but yeah, and you're gonna want to stock up on Ultra Balls, Super Repels, and stuff like that. And without further ado, fast forwarding time, and whatever cool song I decide to play here. And this is what you want to be prepared for. I'm not going to start surfing. I'm going to save. You want, like I said, plenty of Ultra Balls. If you can try to not use your Master Ball, or if you need to, because this one or another Pokemon you can use your Master Ball on. Have your Pokemon pretty high leveled for this. Really high leveled. That's why you want to do this later on in the game. I'm gonna start off with Gengar. And let's do this. Because it's time for the legendary Pokemon, Lugia. This is Lugia, level 60, Psychic and Flying type Pokemon. I believe in Gold it'll be level 40, and in Silver level 70. This is... wow, this is Lugia. I actually got here pretty fast. I kind of had help with a little map. I don't know if I'm ever going to go back and explore Whirl Islands. I mean, it's just items. Honestly, let's use a Nightshade on this thing. Lugia is pretty tough. As you see, Nightshade only did that much amount of damage. You want to save your Ultra Balls until the bottom. Until you don't want to poison this thing or burn it, because that will really hurt you, because it will faint. This is a legendary Pokemon. This, like Raikou, Suicune, and Entei, but is much easier to find and to catch. All you need is the Silver Wing and to come here to the Whirl Islands. I mean, it's pretty easy. Luckily, you don't have to hunt this thing down. It can't run away from you. I'm going to start throwing some Ultra Balls. Wow, my Master Ball's in the place of where my Ultra Balls usually are. So I gotta be careful with that, because I almost clicked on using a Master Ball there. So let's use this Ultra Ball. Whoa. Wow, I literally thought I got it there. I literally thought I had it in the first attempt. I thought I did. That would have been really amazing if I did. Hypnosis. Oh yeah, I forgot it knows the move Recover. That's gonna be a pain. Luckily, I think Recover only has 10 or 15 power points, so luckily that won't be too bad. Let's use a Dream Eater, because you know what? I don't think I've ever really used the move Dream Eater before. I may have, but I always thought that was like the coolest move when I was really little, and I just realized it's a Psychic type Pokemon, so that's going to do absolutely nothing to it. But I guess that is a nice way to chip its health down towards the bottom. When I was really little, I used to think Dream Eater, me and my cousin used to think Dream Eater was like the coolest move in the world, just because it was like you're asleep and then you just eat their dreams and you gain health back. I mean, it's a pretty cool idea for a move, and like I said, me and my cousin really loved that move. Oh, okay, we're good. We are good. Let's start throwing those Ultra Balls again. I've never caught Lugia ever before, so what you're about to see in me attempting to catch Lugia is my very first attempt at ever trying to catch Lugia ever in Crystal, or Pokemon Gold or Silver for that matter. And if you're playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver, coming to the Whirl Islands in Soul Silver is actually essential to the main entire storyline. They actually make Lugia and Ho-Oh very essential to the storyline, as opposed to Gold, Silver, and Crystal, where they're more optional and not really necessary or valuable. It's just more of like a cool look, I got the legendary Pokemon. So let's use an Ultra Ball again. Oh man, that first one was just the first one. Woke up. Ooh, Rain Dance, which means it's gearing up for his most powerful, well, not its most powerful move, but its move known as Hydro Pump. It's not its It's not its best known move, but that move, Hydro Pump with a Rain Dance, that will do some pretty good damage. And I butchered that sentence. You know what? Just for fun, like I did Raikou and Entei, I'm gonna throw a Great Ball at Lugia. Yeah, at Lugia. Well, at least it shook once. You know what, just for fun, I'm just gonna keep throwing Great Balls over and over and over and over again. And always making sure that I don't click Master Ball. I don't want to use my Master Ball in this thing. I don't want to use a Master Ball unless it's absolutely necessary for me to use one. But like I said, I could always save. I could always... that's why I saved right before, because you could always just stop the game and do this process all over again if you just save right there. And if you save right before the battle, you don't have to go through the World Islands. It's a very good tactic to do with stationary legendary Pokemon. Just saving before. Let's do this again. Whoa! Man! I thought I had it. That is me pounding my fist against my knee because, like, twice I almost thought I had it. And in a Great Ball. I wish I had a Pokeball for that to happen, but a Great Ball is just good. Oh, a little bit better. I mean... I'm gonna have a bruise by the end of this day, just pounding against my knee. Just, yeah. I don't know how long this episode is, because I did the Bill side quest thing. I did the Ruins of Alph. Oh man! And now I did this. So I don't know how long this episode is going to be, and I don't know how much I'm actually going to cut out of all that stuff before that I mentioned, and of this Lugia battle. Yes! There we go. The legendary Lugia caught. First attempt ever. And it only took a couple of Ultra Balls. Not bad. Not bad. I thought I was gonna have to just stop and try again. But there it is. Lugia, the diving Pokemon. It has an incredible ability to calm raging storms. It is said that Lugia appears when storms start. But, I mean, there we go. The last... I was gonna say the last. Can we use an escape rope in here? Because I know I found one somewhere along the way in here. Anyway, we got a lot of things done this episode, and before my recording just randomly decides to break on me, saving. Anyway, there's only one more legendary Pokemon left, and only one more puzzle left in the Ruins of Alph, and then we're pretty much done with Pokemon Crystal, and then we can move on to the next game as a part of the Month of Extra series, which is going to be Super Paper Mario, and there's a lot of things that I'm looking forward to doing in there, and by looking forward, I mean, there's going to be a lot of work to do. But, anyway, on the next Pokemon Crystal as part of the Month of Extra series. We're going to go after the last legendary Pokemon of the Johto region and the last puzzle of Ruins of Alph, and then we'll be done with Crystal. See you then.